Good morning, everyone. I will be on in a couple minutes. Happy Monday. Tommy, good morning, sir. I'll be on in 2 minutes. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. I'm here. I'll be in and out. All right. Sounds good. Gen X, good morning. Rise and shine. Yes. Well, it's rise and shine and then back to bed for a little while for me after this. My sleep is all fucked up again. I went to bed way too early yesterday. I was just super tired after I went out, and I was in the rain all day yesterday. Did pretty good, though. Some lady came up to me and took my business card talking about something. I can't remember what she said, but chocolate strawberries. I can read people. And some about this lady, I don't know what it is, but it's like she came there specifically to get my card for something. So we'll see. But my neck is all fucked up. I have my the TENS unit rolling right now. because I took out my big heavy tent yesterday, and God, it fucks me up every time I try to put that thing up. I need to order a new tent because I have a big one that I use for whatever, like if I need it for like advertising, but most of the time I go out, I don't even need to put Mossada treats on my thing. If people already know I'm going to be there. And I did try to order one a couple weeks ago, but I messed up. I didn't read the description right, and it just sent 4 sidewalls and not the frame. So what are you going to do? Hey, teacher, good morning. Good to see you. The TENS unit, you already know, Tommy. That thing. I need to order some more. They got different size pads for that thing. And one of mine, I couldn't find it one day, and I needed it really bad. It was in my car. I thought I lost it. So I ordered a new one. And then I just returned it when I found the old one as soon as the other one came in the mail. But I ordered a bunch of pads for it. I don't know which size pads you got, but they have big pads for it. They have big ones, then they have the little square ones, and then they got the little circle ones. I don't like the circle ones at all. The little ones are okay, but the big ones are the best. You can wrap it all the way around your shoulder. Hope you guys are doing good. You guys watched football yesterday? The Bills won. I know Theendu was sweating. I wanted the Bills to win for those guys, but I kind of didn't a little bit, I don't know. Am I going to go to hell for that? Most of me was rooting, like 99% of me was rooting for the Bills, but there was 1% was like, fuck, come on. It'd be fun just to, there's always next week though. They got to go against Denver. Because if the Seahawks lose, it don't bother me. You know what I mean? I'm not a football fan. Not to be a, whatever, but I don't really care about the Seahawks as far, I would never root for another team over the Seahawks, but, I didn't even know we had a white quarterback until 2 weeks ago. I thought we still had that Geno Smith guy. Sweet Tea, good morning. Good to see you. Hope you are doing well. Not a whole lot going on in the news today, just stuff to react to. Oh my God. So it is what it is. Where's the schedule at here? So now the 49ers play the Seahawks. Can you guys see that? Yeah. 49ers play the Seahawks. The Bills play the Broncos. The Rams play the Bears. And then the Patriots are going to play the winner of the Texans and the Steelers, which is tonight. So that will be the Great Eight. Going to get down to the Final Four. I don't know if the Bills would play, if the Seahawks and the Bills play or win. Oh yeah, no, never mind. They would have to play only in the Super Bowl. Yeah. Because it would be the winner of the Seahawks 49ers plays the winner of the Patriots and whoever. It's going to be interesting. We shall see. All right, let's get into it. I was going to play GeoChamp for a minute. I think I will, just to give my brain 2 seconds to Zambia. There's Zimbabwe and Zambia. There's Zambia. No, that is it. Zambia. I don't fucking know. I can't even think straight right now. What the fuck is this? Why do I want to say South Jordan? What the fuck is wrong with my brain right now? South Africa. Jesus. Holy fuck. I can't think straight at all right now. I'm just going to fucking get right out of here. Fuck that game. Not today. Magooch, good morning. Too much weed and not enough sleep, sweet tea. I did buy some good weed yesterday. It's called Blue Ocean, something like that. But no, I got up way too early today. I went to bed at like 6 o'clock because I couldn't even stay awake. When I got home, I was out in the rain all day. And so then I got up at like midnight. And I'm already on my third cup of coffee. And I'm going to go back out I'm going to go to the admin building today. But I got to go back to bed for a little while. I probably won't get there till like maybe 11. Probably do like a half day. But I want to go today for a little while, make a little bit more money. Because I didn't go out on Saturday. Ready for those markets to start back up. I'm going to do 2 or 3 markets this year. I signed up for the Maple Valley again already. And then I'm this Thursday, there's a sign up for a night market on Thursday nights. So I'm going to do that too. Hopefully I'll get into that. All right, let's just get to the X-Files. But that is always the first suspect, sweet tea, right? Too much weed. No, you know what it is? You know why I can't think straight? I just figured it out. It's because I have this TENS unit going so strong on my shoulders. It's fucking up my thought process. Let me take this thing off real quick. That's what it is. If you've never used a TENS unit before, you know, you can, and I have a brand new battery unit too. You put it in the right spot, this thing is like, and especially if you put it on your neck, it'll like lock your whole, you can't even open your mouth. It has like weird effects on like your nervous system. It's pretty cool actually. So that's what I'm going to chalk it up to. We're going to blame it on the TENS unit, not the weed. Okay. All right, let's get in here. What do we got? Can you guys see this first of all? Yes. Weed and sleep. Yes, exactly. This poor guy is in a snowstorm and he is traveling to his favorite Jamaican food spot just to find out that it's closed. Poor guy. I mean, I could definitely feel his pain on that. You take the time to walk through the snow to get to your favorite food spot and they're closed. You should have called. Why didn't you call? You know what I mean? Is there a reason why you did not call ahead of time? Here we have, I didn't even know who this guy was, but his name is Josh Shapiro, which I don't like that last name. I'm not going to lie. Is that being prejudiced? But I can't stand Ben Shapiro. So I hate Ben Shapiro so much that I don't like any Shapiros. You know, I don't know, was there a Shapiro on the OJ case? But anyway, this is Governor Shapiro, who is a Democrat. He's a Democrat, and he's the governor of Pennsylvania. And he has a little hot take on J.D. Vance. Not really a fan of J.D. Vance either. So, I mean, pretty much most people in high-level politics, you know, we know what they are.
He began rhetorically by saying, what's going on here? I'll tell you what's going on here. It is yet another example of how J.D. Vance has absolutely no core. That guy is profoundly and pathetically a weak human being, and he does whatever he thinks his boss wants him to do, whatever he thinks will curry him favor that day with Donald Trump. And he's also just absolutely wrong on how he's approaching the situation of keeping people safe in Minnesota. I know you didn't ask about it, but I hope you don't mind me just taking a minute on this, because we saw a tragic end of life in Minnesota where children were left without a mom, where a spouse was left without her partner. And what we need right now is not idiotic gaslighting from the sitting vice president of the United States, but we need a real thorough investigation as to what occurred. You know, because you've interviewed me. I used to be the attorney general of this Commonwealth, the chief law enforcement officer, and we dealt with these tragic situations where there was a law enforcement involved shooting. And the most important thing you can do is calm tensions in the community, conduct a thorough and complete investigation. And J.D. Vance also said later in that briefing that they were not going to participate in that. Kristi Noem said that too. By the way, another wholly unqualified person in a really important role. What we need right now is to end the gaslighting, end the lunacy of J.D. Vance's ridiculous statements, and instead have an investigation where you are able to get all of the evidence put forth, which is going to require the federal government to be participants in that process, and then bring about the truth to the community. The only way that you're going to restore faith and trust in the community is by making sure the community has the truth of what really occurred. And J.D. Vance did his job on behalf of Donald Trump yesterday, which was to block the truth from coming out, to make a community less safe instead of trying to create more safety and security in that area. J.D. Vance knows better, man. He should be ashamed of himself. And he's not. And I think that speaks to the weakness of his character.
Wow. Yeah, these guys are all just fucking, I mean, that's, oof. Sven, good morning. Good to see you. Politics is brutal, man. I'm just going to move on from that. I mean, this guy...
He began rhetorically by saying, what's going on here?
I don't want to waste my breath. The Seahawks play the 49ers next. So, and this is a look at George Kittle's. I guess he must be a wide receiver for the 49ers.
Do y'all see George Kittle's Achilles? Look at that. And then watch his foot. Watch how just kind of like it just kind of dangles like, and then he grabs it. Hold on, watch again. Watch that like right calf. And then do y'all see George Kittle's Achilles? Look at that. And then watch his foot. Watch how just
damn, that hurts just fucking watching it, man. Football is brutal. Josh Shapiro has some kind of sexual harassment in his office. Not him, but a staff member of his. But Shapiro paid the person and the staff member resigned. Huh. Yeah, he definitely, I don't know. I've never even heard of him before. Something about him I just don't like. Just besides his last name alone. So they have these driverless delivery vans in China, and they're becoming just like a social media thing because they're so crazy.
别墅里面唱 K， 水池里面饮龙鱼。我送阿硕茶具，他研磨下笔，直接给我4个字算大展宏图。大事亲手提笔出，大展宏图，翻来翻在办公室，哎，大展宏图，员工都点头。有料，鸿运不能总是当头，因为当老，他说要玩就要玩得大，玩得大点。贼船越大，老甩坐得下，养下宠物，得罪小人没关系，得罪君主看不起。世上君子不贪杯，得得罪得到。对，黑灰蓝白道义有道。
So they make their own little raps to it. I think that's pretty funny. Kamala picked Tim Walz over Shapiro. Either one of them was like, blah. Who is going to run for the Democrat? Dude, they're not even, does it even seem like they're campaigning? You know, you keep hearing like, they're worried about, I'm not even going to include myself in none of that bullshit, but they keep saying that they're going to lose the midterms. Against who? Who are they going to lose the midterms against? I don't even, who is the midterms? Who's running in the midterms? What the fuck is a midterm? You know what I mean? Is that for the Senate and the House and all that bullshit for those guys? Like, I mean, do we even know? I keep hearing midterm. Who the fuck is running for the midterm? That's the stuff that we don't ever vote on. The people that actually do things like write the laws and shit like that, do we ever even fucking vote for them people? I think I'm missing something there. Maybe it's the weed. I'm just going to move on. What else we got here? Let's see here. So, I mean, I'm not going to spend too much time on this one, but just showing paid protesters. This Indian girl has been, all over the place. Well, we've already seen it. I mean, it's already well documented. George Zinn, for example. How many places was George Zinn at? Spanning back all the way to 9/11. From 9/11 to being at UVU for Charlie Kirk. So it's nothing new, these people.
Who's this woman in the red shirt coordinating with local Atlanta police at an anti-ICE protest that escalated into a riot with tear gas and riot police deployed? For every new 100 followers, I'll expose a new group. She's a professional paid protester. Let me show you how. Here she is at the International Workers' Day protest. Here she is again at a pro-Iran rally, at an anti-Trump demonstration, and leading a protest outside Atlanta's ice field office. And she's never alone, always accompanied by the same woman who I've nicknamed Crazy Babushka. Here they are together at multiple Atlanta protests. So here's footage of me asking them what group are they affiliated with.
What does your shirt say?
It says Party for Socialism and Liberation. I'm an organizer with the PSL.
Okay. Liberation for what?
Liberation for all oppressed nations and all nations fighting against U.S. imperialism.
Their highly organized and coordinated efforts prompted me to investigate their funding. And what I uncovered is a scary foreign influence campaign. The Party for Socialism and Liberation distributes funds to its chapters across the country, including those in Atlanta and Los Angeles. These funds are used to pay protesters like the woman in the red shirt to organize and attend demonstrations. This is the same group that is behind the recent LA riots. Notice the red shirts in LA matching those I filmed in Atlanta. Their funding comes from a $20 million donation by a nonprofit run by Nival Roy Singham, whose wife serves as a board member of that nonprofit. It's simple. $20 million is funneled to the United Community Fund, which then funnels money to PSL. The leader of the PSL, Claudia de la Cruz, also holds a leadership role in the People's Forum, a New York City hub where organizations like the PSL meet and strategize. Between 2017 and 2022, Singham donated $20 million to the People's Forum. Singham, a self-described socialist, lives in China where he regularly meets with Chinese Communist Party officials and attends their events. And that is how these protesters can afford to protest every single day.
And it's not just that, this is how, there's all kinds of groups like this. You got the ones that are kind of like, you could say they appear to be privately funded, but it's just, if you follow the money far enough, it goes to the same places. But if they're at the top, they're all connected, like Nick Shirley, Cam Higbee, that Josh Langley or Jake Langley guy, and George Zinn, and even the Patsies, the Tyler Robinsons, the Las Vegas shooter. They're all connected, in my opinion. Donna's doing a good morning. In my opinion. We'll just leave it at that. But even the father of Molly Parker, Robbie Parker from Sandy Hook, when he's laughing the day after his daughter was massacred, allegedly. And then, goes on stage and gets in script, literally in front of our eyes. It's like, hi, I'm the father of Robbie Parker, it's all bullshit. So they're out there. And that's why I say don't ever go to any of these protests, because you don't know what you're getting yourself into. All these people run together. And even what's her name? That Renee Good, that now things are coming out about her. And the problem is that we live in a world where, number one, you could just take the Charlie Kirk assassination. Obviously, there's a lot of fuckery involved in that. And obviously, our government is lying to us. The FBI's official story is that it was the 30-06 that took out Charlie Kirk. And it was Tyler Robinson. And he wrote, if you can read this, you're gay, on one of the bullets. And ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao. We all know that ain't true. You got to be just, come on. That's just impossible. And not to mention the thousands of hours from experts, Green Berets and gun experts and everybody that tried to prove that, there was some way possible that 30-06 could have done what it did to Charlie's neck. And it's just impossible. So my point is that, we live in a world where our government will lie to our fucking face about the most obvious shit. They'll kill somebody right in front of us and lie to our fucking face. So you know what I mean? Like, the levels of deception. I don't even remember where I was going with all this bullshit. But, as far as Charlie Kirk goes, this is my true belief. A lot of those people that were in that crowd that day were in on it. Way more than people could even think. Almost all of them. That whole thing was a fucking setup. It's hard to even wrap your brain around what happened. But what this guy is just talking about in here, where you have all these people that have red t-shirts and, they have identifiers. This is an obvious identifier. This is not something that you would wear if you were in a crowd and you wanted to connect with other people that were in the group that you ran with, but you didn't want the public to know. You wouldn't wear a t-shirt like that, but you could wear certain glasses and certain hats, and maybe your makeup is all a certain way, your hair is through your hat a certain way. They have all kinds of ways of keeping knowing who's who and stuff like that when they're in crowds. It's nothing to fuck around with if you don't know what you're doing. I'll come back to that. And here is that lady, and this is why I was going off on that tangent. I better look at the chat real quick. Okay, good. Everybody's just saying good morning. You don't go to those protests and you don't know what you're getting yourself into, because and when I say when we live in a world we don't know what's real, AI videos and shit. I question. I see a lot of stuff on X now that kind of interests me, but then after I think about it for a few minutes, I decide not to even bookmark it, because I don't want to fucking show shit that I'm just going to end up, I just get fooled, and I'm just showing stuff that's bullshit. That's AI. You know what I mean? So this is an interview with, here, we'll just play it. This is from 3 years ago, allegedly.
There was just a lot of stuff that was not getting paid due to necessity. And that really quickly makes you feel like you're drowning.
Renee says her family got their lives back, and you can too.
What was that final payment like?
It was so amazing. And they sent a congratulations email, and we were like, we did it. There was just a.
And so this is about, what the fuck is this? She did an interview in 2022 clearly supports the theory that something radically changed her personality in a very short period of time. And it's just weird. I only show this because we don't really know what we're looking at here. You know, my instincts just say like something's not right. You know, you just when somebody, you know, it's just like somebody that goes on to America's Got Talent. All of these people that go on to America's Got Talent. You know, they have this like ability to do this talent. And then for some reason, all of them have this backstory about they had cancer. This person got murdered in their family. They, you know, got hit by a train. It's just always there's something. It's always, you know, it's, I can't put my finger on it. And I'm just kind of rambling. But we just live in a world of massive deception. That's all I can say. All the way from the NFL to the streets of Minnesota. And this is a lady in Minnesota who wants to bring her baby to the protest.
Hate what's happening to it with people who frankly aren't from here coming in and telling us who should be here. And when it comes down to loving my neighbor, I'm just going to love my neighbor. So
you have a little peanut with you.
I do. This is Lola.
And why was it important for you to bring her?
Just to feel the energy of love and community and to show people that I'm not going to let someone else intimidate me to live in a city that doesn't represent what I want it to represent. I want to be able to bring her in a place where people are saying we love our neighbors.
Minnesota I grew up here. It's known as a very welcoming place. Can you believe your eyes? Can you believe what you're seeing happening on the streets?
I mean, no, and also I have to because
I'm just going to stop it there. You know, my whole thing with this is that I think we, you know, most of us, and it doesn't even have to be most of us. My opinion on all of this. You guys know my opinion. I have more important things to do. I think most of us have more important things to do than do this, right? I can run my business, take care of my family, do my thing, be happy. I don't need any of this in my life. But what do you do when you go about your business and then the world around you is burning down? I mean, how do we deal with that? Because it's like we can just mind our own business, just keep doing what we're doing. And this is going to escalate to a point where, you know, every city is going to be fucking protesting. You know what I mean? Like, it's such a powder cake, the whole thing. All the language, even from that Shapiro guy talking about JD Vance, the Charlie Kirk situation, the way that even I will talk about Erica Kirk, who lost her kids, and, you know, she's just a murderous cunt. Sorry. I mean, she just is. You know, she's a lying bitch. And so we got people like me talking about people like her like that. The way people are talking about Israel. Rob Reiner gets stabbed by a son, and the way Trump tweets about it, it's just all bad. It's just all bad. But a lot of it's warranted. Erica Kirk deserves the things that are being said about her. You know, you don't fucking do that. You don't fucking marry somebody just so, you know, you can infiltrate his whole life and business and get him killed and take all the money and you know, the notoriety. We're not fucking stupid, lady. It's all bad. So, I mean, but again, it's not like we're sitting here like, oh my God, you know, but it's just a question. Like, what are we to do when, you know, the normal people just want to live in a normal society and they keep doing all of this just tomfoolery, we'll call it. You know what I mean? It's wild times. Maybe it's always been like that. Aaron Rodgers speaking about not getting the vaccine.
But as I sit here today, I feel like I'm definitely on the right side of history and went through a lot of shit for an opinion that was my own, you know, personal belief based on what was best for my body. And in an era of censorship and quelling free speech, I'm glad that I took the stand that I did, and welcoming more and more people to the side of freedom and free speech. But as I
almost did the mute minute. I can also share that same, thing. I was very outspoken against it. I immediately got laid off, fired, whatever you want to call it, from bartending and serving in downtown Seattle when COVID hit. And I got on unemployment. And I didn't even have that many bills at the time. I lived cheap. So at that point, and I had no business or anything, I just became a raging lunatic about the government. Fuck everybody. Fuck your vaccine. Fuck your mask. Fuck your rules. I even went as far, I got to be careful how I say this, and it didn't go over very well on Facebook. I started a campaign for the governor of Washington, who was Jay Inslee at the time, to off himself. Like, let's just start to get enough signatures to force him to off himself, which people were like, what the fuck are you saying? So that's how I was rolling back then. But a lot of people didn't have that luxury. They were forced to get the vaccine. The torture that they fucking made, they're just killing all of us. I just hate to start Monday off with a fucking nuke, but you think about what they did to imagine, my roommate, one of my best friends, died of cancer during COVID, throat cancer, neck cancer. And he had to go, I would never do chemo or radiation or any of that bullshit. Everybody has their own opinion about that. And I never even gave him my opinion of it. I mean, he knows my opinion. He knew my opinion. He passed away from it, but it was not fun for him to go through treatment and all that. I mean, I'm sure it can't be fun anyway, but during COVID, the restrictions and the rules, and half the time the doctor's office was closed when he was supposed to have his appointment. It was fucked up, man. Fucked up. Or the people that had someone dying in the hospital and they couldn't fucking go in the room with them. They made them fucking look through the window, and all this torture is fucking, oh God, it just fucking, it pisses me off so much. I don't know why I'm going to fucking dwell on this, but because, they could do it to us again. They could do it to us again. We got to push back on shit like that. So good for Aaron Rodgers, for at least it's one person. This is in the streets of Austin, Texas. And just shout out, first of all, I mean, can I not pause this? Why is it not pausing? There we go. The camera quality on this is amazing. I don't know if this is an iPhone or what, but there's a brawl right outside of a Austin club. Insane. It was a shaky camera, but the quality of that camera footage is amazing. The detail, I don't know whose camera that is, if that's a cop's body cam footage or But even when you pause it, there'll be people that are blurred out, but you could pause it and zoom in on people and get some really good detail. I mean, even you can see like the detail in their hair. You can see the tag on the back of her strap back there. You can see the mist of the mace coming in. I mean, that's high quality. And I just say that, I stress all that because the cameras that they have on college campuses, is that, like, especially at UVU, where Charlie Kirk was assassinated, and all of the people that had to have had, and this is why I say that most of the people that were there were probably in on it. All of the people that were recording, you can see people on video recording. And come on, we're to think that they don't have these high quality phones, because we know that this is recorded on a phone camera. I mean, if anything, it was a body cam from a cop. I don't think that's a cop's body cam footage. Maybe it is. So why are we not getting the high quality video from the Charlie Kirk assassination? Why do we get high quality video from these clowns outside of a nightclub, but we can't get the high quality? You don't have to show us Charlie Kirk's neck exploding. I mean, that out of all the video they gave us, that was probably the most high quality, was when they sideswiped us and caught us off guard and showed us his neck exploding. And then after that, everything is so grainy, you can barely fucking make out somebody's face. It just goes to show that they're absolutely hiding everything about that assassination. Everything. Because the devil is in the details. And the details, the details are there with this type of video. They're not there when they take the video and they edit it and they change the frame rate and all that kind of bullshit. So, just very interesting. Something to think about. Man, I love this video. You guys know about the Somalian pirates and all that, right? Okay, well, here we go. Fuck around and find. This is the fuck around and find out video of the day. Need some music with this, right? I'm gonna give it to you.
Fucking unmanned.
That sound.
Попали нахуй. Взорвали. Окей, блять, видео. Взорвали его нахуй. Good job, блять.
They even honked the horn when they were done. They said, fuck you, motherfuckers. Honk. That's what they get. This is, I don't know if this is, this is 2009. Okay. Makes sense. 2009, when the Philadelphia Eagles played the 49ers, this is how the Philadelphia Eagles treated the 49ers. They weren't much better yesterday.
Jesus. No idea, I'm getting the whole thing. Oh my god. Come on, Deshaun. Come on, Deshaun. Yeah. They're taking him out. Look. They're making him leave.
That's crazy. The hell? What do we got here? So Ilhan Omar is at a rally. It's supposed to be, you know, in her favor, but then they turn on Tim Walz, and her expression is just priceless.
Walls, grow some balls! Walls, grow some balls! Walls, grow some balls! El pueblo presente! El pueblo presente! He was taken by ICE just the other day. Somebody say shame! They murder when they ignore calls from people who really need them, and when they assist ICE. So to Jacob Fry, we say fuck you! You are not doing enough! Words are not enough! We need action now! Same goes to Tim Walz! You think it's gonna help anybody bringing the National Guard to Minnesota? No! Stop the war on the people! Walz, grow some balls!
What are they even saying? My God. These people are in our country. We need a bigger boat. We need a bigger boat. We need to, like, I mean, maybe we could work a deal with China when they come in with all the stuff that we're buying on the ships. Because, like, here in Tacoma, we have a port where the Chinese ships come in all day long. Why don't we just send people back on the ship with them? Because I don't think China buys anything from us. So they have, I think that's empty ships going back to China. Send people back on them ships. Let China have them. Not, you know what I mean? Just do I don't know. Holy cow, my stomach is growling. It just bothers me to no end. This one, oh God, this one's hard to watch, guys. I mean, I don't know what's going on here, but prepare yourself for this one. Donna's laughing. Yeah, at the last video. This one, golly, what's wrong with people? This woman just drops her baby in the parking lot and gets in her car and leaves. Tries to leave.
Oh, she got the kid. Oh, she dropped the kid. Oh, no. Oh, no.
What are you doing, lady? You gonna leave the baby outside, you weirdo? Oh, no. Why would you drop your baby on the ground, you fucking weird ass? Girl, get out of here. You're not going nowhere. How you gonna drop your baby outside the car? That is disrespectful to the damn baby. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you, you weird ass lady? Are you drunk or something? Yeah, I am. What's wrong with you? She dropped her baby on the ground. Watch out, y'all. Watch out. Wait, let me watch out too.
Oh, you dumb. You dumb.
What the f is wrong with you, lady?
Oh,
No. You got a fucking baby in your car, you weird ass. Get your weird ass up out of here. I took the other kid. She had an extra one.
Is impaired with the baby in the car, and now she just walked off and left her baby in the car.
She tried to drop her baby on the ground and drive off. No, for real. Lady, you really leaving your baby? And I think the baby was autistic, if I can. And you're leaving your baby? Do not let her in. Your baby is downstairs. Okay, but you didn't come get your baby, lady. No, you're going to do something, bro. It's done. But you can't just don't just leave the baby. Don't just leave that baby. It's done. It's done. Yeah. And she got an.
You know, I don't think that I don't think that lady that was recording handled it. I mean, whatever, you know. But I guess at least it was recorded because there's a lot going on there. That lady needs help. You know what I mean? She's got an autistic kid, and then you hear her crying like that up there. And I actually dated a lady, man, it was about 17 years ago, 2009, for just a real short period of time. And she had 2 autistic kids, highly autistic kids. And holy shit, that is not that ain't no joke, man. So I feel bad for that lady, but you can't, I mean, of course you can't just fucking leave your kid like that. But it looks like that kid's going up for adoption. I mean, that's just fucked up. Hopefully that lady gets some help and that baby ends up somewhere safe. I don't know. That's a tough one. This one is an ICE agent running after people and then falling down.
Pussy! Fucking pussy! Fucking pussy! Yeah, fucking pussy!
The guy yelling pussy, pussy, fucking pussy is probably a paid agitator. Definitely a moron, but I would just guess probably a paid agitator. What do we have here? I think this guy is mad at Green Bay. I think this is from the Green Bay game.
8 million, 10 million, 25 million. I don't know how much fucking Cody Parkey's getting fucking paid, but that little fucking cocksucker from South Florida can't make a goddamn fucking tick for his fucking life. I mean, how much fucking money we gotta pay this fucking cocksucker? How much fucking opportunity do you fucking need? How many fucking missed kicks is Cody Parkey gonna fucking hit this year? 11! 11! That's how many! 11! Fuck you, Cody! Fuck you!
So the football fans get worked up, man. Holy smokes. Poor Cody Parker. I wouldn't be walking around the streets of wherever when people are angry at you like that. Holy smokes.
8 million, 10 million, 25 million. I don't know how much fucking Cody Parkey's getting fucking paid, but that little fucking cocksucker from South Florida can't make a goddamn fucking tick for his fucking life. I mean, how much fucking money we gotta pay this fucking cocksucker? How much fucking opportunity do you fucking need? How many fucking missed kicks is Cody Parkey gonna fucking hit this year? 11! 11! That's how many! 11! Fuck you, Cody! Fuck you!
Yep, he's angry. He is definitely angry. This one's wild. A dog and a skier narrowly escape an avalanche. Well, they get caught in it, but.
Get, Sim, get! Sim, get! Sim! Sim! Sim!
God.
Man, just hearing her breathe that way makes me want to stay off that mountain. Shit. Let alone put some skis on. What's this guy saying? Yeah. Don't want to hear that right now. Border Commander Greg Bavino is unfazed by a leftist harassing him in St. Paul, Minnesota. Border Commander, okay. And it looks like he's in a grocery store. Is that a Target?
All you fucking bums. What are we doing? Fucking bum. You're a bitch. And if your wife did, I'll probably fuck her too. You guys are all bitches. You can't do shit to me. You can't do a thing to me. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out. Nobody fucking wants you here. Right, get the fuck out. Walk the fuck out, you stupid bitches. Get the fuck out of here. You dumb. The fuck out of here. You fucking coward. You're a fucking coward, bitch. You're a fucking bitch. Hold on, baby. I'm on the phone with you bitch ass niggas. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, you stupid bitches. You're a fucking coward piece of shit. Fuck you. And if you didn't have a gun or a badge, I would beat the shit out of you. Take that fucking badge off and that fucking gun and see what happens to you. You shut the fuck up. Grab fucking tongue. You're a bitch. Get the fuck out, you fucking pussy. You fucking bitch ass white boys. I'll fucking spit on you. Fucking get out of here. Get the fuck out. Fuck out of here. Fuck out. Stay back. Stay back. Stay back. Fuck off. Stay back. Easy. Fuck out of here.
Let me turn the volume down. I mean, it's just a big circle of people. To me, it just seems like the whole thing is staged. That the people that are yelling are not only paid agitators, but that the cops are in on it too. The ICE or whoever the fuck those people are. It just seems like the whole thing was set up. I could be wrong. It's just wild. What else do we got? Did I miss any videos? Might be a short show today, guys. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I didn't bookmark a whole lot. There was something in Lebanon where, let me see if I can find it real quick. Hold on. I'm going to stop sharing the screen real quick till I find it so we don't look at anything that we don't need to. Oh yeah, Erica Kirk was at the Peach Bowl in Atlanta wearing leather pants, and apparently she lost her kids. I don't know if that's true or not. But Israel bombed Lebanon. And they bombed residential houses, and I don't know how many people were killed, but I'm trying to find it. Maybe it's not as big a story as I thought. It's all that I was looking at this morning. That's all they were showing us. Somebody getting dragged by their hair. Gotta be getting close. Dun, dun, dun. Jeez. Oh, well. Maybe they took it off. Yeah, I'm going to end the show there, guys. I'm going back to bed. Not a whole lot going on today. And I will be back on tomorrow. I gotta get a little bit more sleep because I'm going to go back out and try to make some money today. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for hanging out. Donna, talk to you soon. And Sweet Tea, have fun at work if you're still working. Tommy, have a good show. Sven, Magooch, all you guys, we will talk to you soon.